pandemic than probably at home, I don't know. But for the purpose of creating an ecosystem of a more sustainable, more valuable industry for exceptional artists and musicians, and specifically in jazz, because that's kind of been our wheelhouse, and there's a whole lot of things that we believe about jazz as being very important and fundamental to even all modern music that we know today, jazz and blues. Everything really emanates from that from 120, 130 years ago. But what we do here is we capture these incredible musicians having these moments together, conversations we call them, and then we do what's called tokenize those things, turn them into NFTs. And we've been experimenting, practicing, figuring it out, trying different blockchains, different kinds of methods of what they call minting. And some of that's going to be happening tonight, all around us. Now, and if you watch the screens, there's things on there, Some of those QR codes will take you to get something free. Some of those things will just take you to cool places that have been part of our lives and our journey for the last couple of years. And it's kind of like a family. In this case, it's about music, musicians, jazz, and we're very fortunate tonight. We've got a really cool mashup combination that's going to take place here tonight. But we're capturing it, and the most important thing I would say that you do tonight, and for those of you that are watching online as well, you'll see it in your thread, you'll see it in the chat. You'll want to grab we call it a RAR, a Registered Attendance Reward. Some of you might know them. They used to be called, there's this thing called POAPs, and we used to do those, but believe it or not, we had so many of them that the POAP people started to think that we were like bots or something. So we just started our own. We call them RARs. So it's a Registered Attendance Reward. You'll see it on the screen. Snag that thing, because if you get that thing, lots of other cool things are going to come your way. So start with that, but then you can just kind of grab other things as they go by. But I wouldn't be feeling so bullish or so excited about what's happening in music, in this blockchain technology, and this approach to music, if it wasn't for this incredible circle of people that's kind of grown around me and around us and me around them. And one of them I want to introduce to you real quick. So there's this thing called Ragtag Protocol. Dave Thompson is the one who's leading this charge. And so, David, if you could just kind of tell us briefly what Ragtag is about, and even tonight is kind of related to it. So, would you welcome David Thompson?
Oh my God, I get a drum roll. I think it's my first drum roll in my life, so I'm gonna admit that. So Ragtag is a technology initiative. It's an ecosystem, really, and that's how we ran into Tim. And the premise behind Ragtag is it's a music rights protocol for primarily music is what we're starting with, but for assets. And so when you buy an NFT or acquire an NFT, you have a unique name on a blockchain, but that's all that really it expresses. You just have this unique namespace. And so what we're doing is we're extending that concept to include rights in a way that, if you think about what it means to own something, if you really deconstruct the semantics of it, depending on what object or what asset it is, it means that you have a series of rights related to that object. So if you own a home, you can enter it and exit it. You can paint it, unless you're in a homeowners association, in which case you have to argue over the color palette and this and that. And that's actually kind of the point. You're not legally allowed to burn your own home. And so at least the insurance company will have something to say about that. And so this idea of being able to define ownership as a series of rights and make it very clear with respect to when we're entering into this digital realm, especially with AI coming into the fore, a lot of it is being able to provide attribution, and we're really leaning into the CryptoJAX relationship, Campus JAX and the CryptoJAX universe, because jazz performers and musicians, so much of music that we hear today, in not tonight, but in just the ether, originated from jazz, and we often forget it or don't know it. And so it's about being able to trace that provenance and that lineage, and just provide an honor of those that came before us. And jazz has a rich tradition of quoting other musicians, and so it's a very obvious thing when they're referencing those that came before. And when we're getting into AI, probably people have seen the world of AI and whether copyright applies, and we've literally trained these AIs on so much of our creative expression, and we don't necessarily have attribution of where that's coming from. It kind of went into a sausage machine and comes out the other end. And so we're trying to, in our own fun, humble way, address some of that, and we're just really thankful for the relationship. Tim, thank you.
All right. Thanks, David. And then we've got Natalia and Tess. Come on up. Natalia leads a group called Disruptors, and it's a pretty incredible group of really attorneys and legal advisors and such. But tell us a little bit about Disruptors and then how we're working together.
Yeah, so not only attorneys, but we do have a group of, I think, professionals that deeply care about essentially folks in the creative industries that traditionally have not understood how to protect their work or how to monetize it. And so the idea is that we, as a group, came together around our skills in marketing, in essentially like understanding the legal frameworks or the tax implications that apply, so that there's less like opaqueness around how to protect the work that you create or how to monetize it. And so essentially the mission of Disruptors and why we're so aligned here with David and with Tim and with everything that we're all doing is essentially to guide creatives to treat their craft as a business and be able to really keep the profits and not like it works today, which is essentially likely less than 5%. And so that's the type of balance that we're trying to bring into the ecosystem.
Thank you.
And I'm Tess. I'm part of Disruptors. I'm so grateful to be a friend of Natalia's and be a part of this mission, have met Tim and understand what the broader goal is here at Campus JAX as well. And I think that all of us are artists. We all have a story to tell. We all have art to contribute to the world. So I'm just excited to be a part of this movement that will help people feel like it's worth it to contribute their artistic talent to the world.
All right, so there's a little taste of what we're in for, and then our guide for tonight musically, and again, I'm really excited about this, but leading the charge tonight, Charles Ruggiero right here, who, if you didn't look him up on your way in, because if you got blasted with one of those tweets that was going out, then you might know who's involved here, but anyway, Charles is going to do a great job taking us someplace tonight with some incredible musicians. So here we go, Charles.
Thank you so much, Tim. We're just going to, we'll have a lot more to say, but we're going to let the music speak for it for now. So enjoy this first composition, written by me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We all do. That's Mike Garola on the bass. Give a big hand to Mike. And that's Miles Jensen on the guitar. So we're your backing band tonight. Like Tim said, we've got sort of a beautiful amalgamation of different types of music that we're going to do for you tonight, and really in the spirit of jazz, bring it together from like the original kind of swing style and bring it through the ages. So the first thing we'd like to do is to introduce to one of the most wonderful singers I know. This is Tawanda. Please bring her to the stage. And we're going to do something, one of her favorites. Welcome to rehearsal.
Oh, ooh, 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 what little moonlight can do. Oh, ooh, 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 what little moonlight can do to you. Oh, you're in love, your heart's a flutter all day long. You only stutter 'cause your poor tongue just will not utter the words I love you. What a little moonlight can do to you. Oh yes, you better wait a while till you see a little moonlight come peeping through. You'll get bored, no you can't resist him, and all you'll say when you have kissed him is ooh, 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 ooh. What a little moonlight can do. Bump, bump, wait, late, 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 oh, late, late, do, late, late, do, late, late, do, late, do, do, beat up, beat, do, do, day, but late, but late, but little, do, 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 but boo, 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 wow, boo, 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 bit up, but a bit, boo, bit, bit, boo, bit, bit, say, 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 till you see a little moonlight come peeping through. Whoa. What a little moonlight can do to you. Take it away, Miles. Give it up for Miles Jensen on the guitar, please. Shredding as always. Okay, Garola. gonna don't day. What a little moonlight can do to you. Oh yes, you better wait a while till you see a little moonlight come peeping through. Yes, you're in love, your heart's a flutter, and all day long you only stutter, 'cause your poor tongue just will not utter the words I love you. What a little moonlight can do to you. Oh yes, you'd better wait a while till you see a little moonlight come peeping through. Yeah, baby, you're in love, you can't resist him, and all you'll say when you have kissed him is ooh, ooh, ooh. What a little moonlight can do to you. What a little moonlight can do to you. What a little moonlight can do. Oh, Thank you.
Like I said before, that first tune was written by myself. It was called Be Loose Blues. And that last tune is obviously called What a Little Moonlight Can Do. The next thing we're going to do is from a record that I produced and released a bunch of years back. There's a great pop band called The Bird and the Bee. And I took a bunch of their music and arranged it for jazz quartet with vocals. And I don't get to do this one too much. I think you're going to enjoy it very much. It's our first time ever playing it. I'm actually not going to tell you the title because that's kind of the big reveal. So enjoy this next one. Go ahead and snap if you like.
Yeah. There is something wrong and there is something right when you can take me by the hand and I will close my eyes. When you laid it down with me, you took the other side. When you laid down with me, you never slept that night. Are you working up to something? But you give me almost nothing. Keep me helpless up to something on my knees. Oh, would you ever be my, would you be my fucking boyfriend? Would you ever be my, would you be my fucking boyfriend? Ooh, ooh. Are you immature? Or is it that you're unkind to torture all the girls who keep me by your side? Are you unsatisfied? You can't make up your mind. When you take my hand, I will close my eyes. Are you working up to something? But you give me almost nothing. Keep me helpless up to something on my knees. Oh, would you ever be my, would you be my fucking boyfriend? Would you ever be my, would you be my fucking boyfriend? There is something wrong and there is something right. There is something wrong and there is something right. There is something wrong, 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 and there is something right.
That's Would You Be My Fucking Boyfriend, I guess. Didn't want to give that away too much. How about a big hand for Tawanda? So one of the things, I've had the real fortunate pleasure in my life to be able to run through, like I started out as a rock and roller, I became a jazz musician, I played like with Kenny G and Stevie Wonder and blah, blah, blah. And one of the things I was able to do in my life was to go on tour with Ozzy Osbourne, not in his band, but as part of his tour called Ozfest. And so we're gonna borrow a little piece of Ozzy right now, and we're gonna bring up this next artist that we really, really excited about. This is CLEJAN. Come on, give it up. And this is one of his original pieces of music that borrows from Ozzy Osbourne. Here we go.
Let's go, y'all. Thanks for coming out tonight. My name is CLEJAN. Let's catch a vibe. Thank y'all. Thanks for the vibes. What we doing next, Charles?
So now we're gonna have him. So we came over to his side of the fence for that one. We're gonna have him come over to our side of the fence for this next one. This is a great Horace Silver tune called "The Jody Grind."
Let's get it.
Give it up for CLEJAN right there. And Miles Jensen and Mike Garola. I'm Charles Ruggiero. So I'm going to hand the mic over to CLEJAN. I think he's going to play, so we're going to have him play to some of his own tracks and not have him play with a live band. So again, we're trying to give you guys a real mix of, you know, from the very early stages of jazz all the way to what it can become next. So we're going to give you a chance to tell them about your music. Again, for CLEJAN.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Give it up for the amazing band, you guys. So talented up here. Let's hear it. Thank y'all. Whew. All right, Tim. Here's Tim.
Tell them how we even found each other.
Yeah. So who here knows about Web3? Where's the Web3 gang at? All right, shout out the plus sign. Any plus signers in here? Crickets. But I see you're probably in Metaverse. Shout out the plus sign. Shout out the community of communities. No, I was on a Twitter space 6 weeks or so ago with some Web3 people. If you don't know what Web3 is, it's like cryptocurrency, the metaverse, NFTs, all that stuff. So we had a Twitter space. I was connected with this community, and on that space, I met Tim. We were both like the featured guests. So we got to talk about music and our love for music and our interest in Web3 and NFTs. And in that conversation, we'd never met in person, but in that internet online conversation, we talked about doing a show here today for you guys. And it came together. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. Thank you everyone tuning in. We are here because of a mutual love of music and art and ownership and success and justice for everybody. Okay, let's play some music. My name is CLEJAN, like I said earlier. Thank you. So what I do is I make trap violin music. If you don't know what trap is, it's a subgenre of hip hop birthed out of a few cities, one of them being my home city of Atlanta. And I was trained classically in the violin and eventually found a way to combine them, trap and violin, in a way that was unique to myself. So I'm gonna play a few songs for you guys. And I'm on all the platforms. If you guys have Spotify or Apple Music or anything, I'm CLEJAN on there. I hope you check it out if you like it. All right, let's rock something. I'm gonna put this mic down somewhere over here. I forgot my sweat towel. Can I get a napkin? Someone give me a napkin? All right, thank you, Charles. Okay, let's run the first one. So the first one is, I've done a few remixes. Well, that Crazy Train Ozzy Osbourne song was one of the remixes I've done. I've done 3 remixes. I want to be an original artist, so I have over 60 original pieces out now, but thank you. But I have 3 remixes. We're going to play, thank you. We're going to play one of them right now. If you guys know what it is, you guys are elite. If you don't, then I will tell you after this song. Let's get it. Oh, sweet. A professional sweat towel. Thank you. So, for those of you who didn't know, that was My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. I call that song My Favorite Strings. Come on. Come on. Am I a dad? Not yet. I fucking hope not. Please, God, no. I hope not. It is a dad joke. Well, that song's out everywhere. It is called My Favorite Strings if you guys want to check it out. But no, what I do differently than other violinists, because other violinists have done some really dope things in hip hop. Shout out D Sharp and Josh Vietti. I don't know if you guys, Lindsey Sterling did some amazing things with pop and violin. But I wanted to do something different, not just by doing trap music with violin, but I wanted to use my vocals to really kind of set myself further apart and create my own art. So this next song is an example of that. This was off my first solo album. I have 2 out, and this song is called Drive Fast. All gas, no brakes, whiplash. I'm moving like a NASCAR. Don't crash, drive fast. Lights flash, all gas, no brakes, whiplash. I'm moving like a NASCAR. Don't crash, drive fast. Like a, like a, like a, like a. Lights flash, like a whiplash. Lights flash like a lights flash, all gas, no brakes, whiplash. It's my favorite violin verse I've ever written. Let's go. Don't crash. Drive fast. Lights flash, all gas, no brakes, whiplash. I'm moving like a NASCAR, don't crash. Drive fast, like a, like a, like a, like a. Let's go, lights flash. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Whew. Whew. All right. Okay. I don't remember what song is next, so I can't give an intro. Oh, okay, cool. All right, thank you, Golden. Shout out Golden for doing the tech back there. All right, who likes EDM here? Anybody like EDM? Okay. Hey, all right, bet. So yeah, I like trap music. EDM is honestly has some similarities to trap, so I really like EDM too. So I also make some EDM music. This song, Charles, do I have time for this one? Okay, hell yeah. All right, well, you got to keep me on time. No, I want to ask the people. All right, you guys down? Another one, another EDM song? Let's play an EDM song. All right. This is my favorite song to play live. I don't know. I didn't expect it to be, but it is. Just because the energy. I don't know. I hope when there's a crowd and stuff, we'll get down in there and we'll all build up this drop and stuff. It's really fun. But I'm gonna get down there with y'all. Let's have a good time. This one's called Spectre. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the energy. I appreciate it. Hi. Woo! That was called Spectre. Thank y'all. What do you guys think of trap violin? What do you think? You like it? Thank you. Let's get the band back up here. Charles, you got it.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Give it up again for CLEJAN. And again for Tawanda. And for Miles and Mike, too. We want to say thank you to MetaJAX and to JAX, to Campus JAX and the Metaverse and the people that are also involved in the furthering of like the new sort of dawn in how to like the ladies were talking about how to monetize and create music. And one of the old ways we do that is with sales of records and CDs, right? So I'll say this, I don't know, CLEJAN, do you have any of your own, do you have any music for sale, physical music for sale for people? CDs. He's got CDs for sale. Tawanda is sold out of CDs, so you're shit out of luck there, but you can find us all on Spotify, you know, and NFT. Sorry, don't scream at me. I do this for a living, and I've just been beaten into submission, right? So, it's just for the, you know, because whatever. So I do have CDs and records for sale, vinyl and CDs of different stuff, and so you can come talk to us afterwards and actually physically give us money for a physical product, because that's also important too. We're gonna close out this first set. CLEJAN, don't go no place. Come on. We're gonna close out this first set with our own sort of like jazz trap, Ella Fitzgerald, something or other version of Gnarls Barkley's Crazy.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. Well, and when you're out there without care, man, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know it, no. I think I just knew too much. Well, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Crazy, possibly. Oh. And you know what? I hope that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Well, come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? I gotta tell you, baby, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Crazy. Just like me. Hey. since I was little, it looked like fun. But it's no coincidence I've come. Oh, and I can die when I'm done. I can die when I'm done. 'Cause I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Oh, baby, I'm crazy. Crazy. Probably. I think I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm
We only all just met today, so that's your ticket to our rehearsal. Thank you so much. Here comes Tim to tell you what's next.
Yeah, we're going to do one more song before we break because we got a special thing coming up during the break. We've got Kane Mayfield beaming in, zooming in here. And so we just need a minute to make sure that technology's working. So we need another song, if you don't mind. And it can be whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah, just me and you up top. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, and nothing but bluebirds from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Ooh, ah, ooh, whip-a-doo, doo, whip-a-doo, doo, ooh, whip-a-doo, ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, whip, whip, da-ba-day, ba-dee-dee, bo-dee-ba-day, bo-dee-dee-doo, da-doo-doo-dee-ba-da, bo-ba-ba-da-da-da-dee-dee-do, bop-doo-dee-dee-da-da, bidoo-bidoo-dee-dee-doo-wee-ba, wee-I-ya-ba-ba-ba, wee-I-ya-ba-ba-bay, ba-ba-doo, skibby, ba-ba-ba, oh, bo-ba-doo-doo-doo, bo-ba-ba-doo-way. Oh, yeah, ba-ba. Hey, ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-da-da-do-dee-dee, ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-dee. but blue skies. Do I see blue days singing a song? Nothing but bluebirds from now on. You know I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going oh so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue sky. No, nothing but blue sky. Nothing but blue sky from now on. Now. Woo! And that one's for Ella Fitzgerald. We love you, Ella. Thank you so much.
All right. We got one more. Listen, we can keep going. If Kane's late, we'll just keep going. Let's do, what we'll do is we're going to do another tune. We're actually going to do a tune that I wrote. Another one that I wrote, but we're going to be lucky enough to have Tawanda sing this because I also wrote the lyrics. I wrote it for my wife, who I love more than life itself. She's the greatest thing that ever happened to me, bar none. And this one goes out to her. She'd have been here tonight, but she's not feeling that great. So please say send your best wishes to her. This is called Penguins and Fools. Enjoy this one. This is also for sale on that record I was holding up before. So if you you know what I mean? If you like it, you can have it. You can take it home with you. This is called Penguins and Fools.
Never wanted a sweetheart. Love was for penguins and fools. I'd laugh at all the people who followed Cupid's ruse. I always treasured my freedom. I'd come and go as I please. No one to tie me down and no one to ever leave. Oh, but then round that old oak tree, like a bolt of lightning. It's you for me. Now we are singing and dancing. Life is adventure and glee. The happiest of penguins are we. wanted a sweetheart. Love was for penguins and fools. I'd laugh at all the people who followed Cupid's rules. I always treasured my freedom. Yes, I'd come and go as I please. No one to tie me down and no one to ever leave. Oh, but then I saw you round that old oak tree like a bolt of lightning. It's you for me. Now we are singing and dancing. Life is adventure and glee. The happiest two penguins. The happiest two penguins. The happiest two penguins are we.
Yo, little man, come over here.
Bitcoin, audio.
What you do with the crutches?
I threw them away, man. They wasn't worth nothing.
No, huh?
No.
How old are you now, man?
15.
Yeah, 15.
When you gonna be 16?
We haven't decided yet, man.
Crypto bros make money literally by making money, and they've made over $1 trillion out of thin air. They'll accuse the U.S. government of making money out of thin air. Maybe we do, but we're the U.S. government.
You're a liar.
I want to develop upon what Bobby was talking about green power, because green power is a myth. There's no such thing as green power as long as it's got the power to change the color of money. I want to develop upon what Bobby was talking about green power, because green power is a myth. There's no such thing as green power as long as it's got the power to change the color of money. It's power that controls this country. America changed the international gold standard from monetary standard from gold to paper gold. A gold reserve had dwindled to $13.7 billion. They changed it to something that they got abundance of, paper gold. If America were to tell you to bring all the rocks in this country to her, and she'll give you $1 million for it, you'll do it. And the next day she'll tell you we're using rocks for currency, chump.
Any country you want, all of them, you could even wrong.
Step into my circle so I can pull your tongue out.
That, my friends, is the art and the music of Kane Mayfield. Kane is going to join us here all the way from his place somewhere in the Easterlands. He can tell us where he's at. I think he's got off the coast of Florida or something like that out there. And let me get this so that it's like fills the screen. And let's see where. Yeah, my Zoom chops are just like, there we go. Bam. Kane, can you hear us? Hey. There he is.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Hello. Hello, everybody. I know. You thought that I would be there getting drunk with you, and I planned to. But, you know, sometimes things happen. Shouts to the bartenders. Please tip your bartenders. I've got very drunk in this establishment many times, and the bartenders have always been lovely, and I would like you to tip them on behalf of me. When you see the bartenders, tell them Kane says hello, and I'm happy that they are not out of the delicious jalapeno situation, which is my favorite. So while you're in honor of me, please drink the jalapeno hootenanny. It comes in a cup. It has a little stuff on it, a little Indian dirt or whatever. It's delicious. Anyway, that was Paper Gold. I didn't rap during that, but this is a little bit more of a formal engagement, so I wore my, no. Yeah. I don't know if that came out backwards, but if it didn't, so it's a thing that Tim asked me about Martin Luther King Day, and I was like, I got something for that. And he said, yeah. And I was like, yeah. I have another thing too, and I can tell you about my album and all the other stuff, but I would much rather discuss with something important, like time. So if I showed you your past and you could revise and edit whatever and take a path, two turntables, two clicks on their back, quantum leaping through time, see yourself on the Ave, would you tell yourself, finish your degree? Or just who's in the streets? If you biff it and stuff an almanac in his jeans, yeah, he getting it, but he ain't got the skills that he needs. He make bread, but he never grew up. Fake friends swarmed in and start hitting you up. The street smart you yelling, tell him kick dust. Young you like, chill old man, I'm showing love. Mickey the Mooch and Terry the Leech is on his couch like, yo, put some Manteras on our V's. He spent it all on the love of the streets. He put you back where you started, 33 and jobless. So if I showed you your present from a different perspective, would you count blessings? Or would you count ways everybody does less than? Man that you always have less than. Usual lead people that hate the portion would have got rich from everything that they forfeit. Would have kicks, but you ain't go to the store with. You should have stopped in, but you were mad. They were flossing. Hater, jealousy can bring down the greatest. Quicker than an enemy. Crossroads, you can catch Kennedy. Lost souls. It's more so him and them and me than us we together. His trust dies in the coldest winter. Your lack of faith in God's plan. You're staring at the sky. Why me into the clouds? No reply for your lack of dedication. Amen. Amen. But if I showed you your future, and you could be the next Martin Luther, would you run from it? The balcony with a slug, the red rum running through your cup, and you struck and you aren't moving. When dreams get deferred and reinverted back to where you started, dreams are what it's worth to you. Would you begrudge your own damn killer? Or speak love, but you know they don't feel you? Each buck going to drown feelings and buckets of Evan Williams could have bought my debt twice, but I know that the Browns healing. The consequence, life is shorter, they don't live it. A narcissist, Mike recording my damn killing. I stream it to the views reach a million. Somebody after me, but pain is the privilege. Step on the balcony, Lorraine is the building. They killed a man, but memory is tearless. Got to say the children. And that's called Martin Luther. So now, if you take that, and the first thing I did, oh yeah, clap, I can't really hear you, but clap anyway. Clap, because it makes me know that someone's clapping somewhere, and then I can go into the other room, and I'm gonna talk real crazy to my wife. It's gonna be great. But yeah, they were clapping for me in California. Make me a sandwich. She won't, but I'm gonna say it. By the way, if you're a gentleman and you live with your spouse, your wife, or girlfriend, if you ever want to really treat yourself, yo, use all the shit in the shower. Pay no regard to what it says on the bottle or what it's for. Just use it. You ever go to a car wash and you hit premium? That feeling of knowing, like that, but for your body. Do that. Yeah, it's a $17,000 mud mask. Rub it on your face and chest. Who cares? It's fine. It feels great. You will leave feeling invigorated. They have some wonderful products. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to do, in relation, by the way, give it for Tawanda because she's a very good friend of mine. I think she's awesome. She's a really wonderful, talented singer. And I wish I was there because I love telling her that every time I see her. But yeah, love you too. So here's this other thing that I think is good, that I think fits with the theme of that. It goes better over music and all that other stuff, but that's another reason why it's good to have lyrics. Because in times like this, my words by themselves, butt naked, just become the art and the canvas, and you can enjoy it that way. which is the world is a stage. Lights bright enough to shine through the grave. Where Huey? Fuck that shit. Where Malcolm? We losing. Another Nick talk about jewelry. The rest of them are talk about using. Some shit should never lead a sewer. Those dumb shits can never meet the truer. Living God the gall, they bitter fraud, rocking this Benetton facade, Ahmadinejad talk. Kim Jong got bombs. One is more dangerous. Malcolm said, chickens will come home to roost. They said that he was crazy. Then he did his hard, he came back, same cat. Talking about we can all get along, long. Even then they try to play him. But then he started talking about lawsuits to Congress, to the UN, showing the world you're fucking garbage. Ah, yeah. Then they had to spray him. Like Martin had a dream. Khalid gave a speech at King. To some folks, both of them were kings. You don't respect the reverends, I'll direct you to the book. Proverbs 30:11, I'm expecting you to read. Google it. Whatever y'all do with it. Preoccupy your mind's eye, blinded by foolishness. I watch my bros get stupider. The world loved this whole fold pseudonym. Bossy, 5-star chick, she lost me, it cost me dearly because the boss speak clearly if you force me. And I'm no better than y'all, no exceptions. With all respect to my mom, I've been a bastard. I bashed through your fence and your wall for the cash, but it catches up. Like we've been drinking every week, but we don't fast enough. With our past as this unwilling passenger. So you learn to let go. Oh, the whole fast to his memory. H-Rap Brown ain't dead in no cemetery. H-Rap Brown in a Fed and some Kennedy. Fried chicken looking at me like the enemy. The enemy will make you want to hate your people. Don't let them. That's why you must embrace your people. And write to Jamil Abdullah Al-Alameen and tell him that you reading. Die, nigga, die, feeling like you want to beat him. Or you can go to Colorado if you want to see him. And for the Supermax that's holding him, I said, freedom. Mayos.
Yeah, okay.
The gravity of the make noise is a lot better when I'm there.
Come on. Hey, Kane, can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit. This is fun.
So one thing that you do that's very unique compared to what some of the rest of us do is you actually make your music NFTs and have for a while now on Bitcoin, right?
I do. Another thing that I do that's different is that I show up like Johnny Headroom, with Max Headroom, whenever I want it. I just pop in via the cyberverse into a bistro in Newport Beach with the metaverse behind me. It's another cool thing that just hypothetically. Also, when I'm there, I drink a lot. So again, shouts to the bartenders. But yes, I make my art on Bitcoin. I love making my own Bitcoin. I do a lot of other blockchains too, but that's a really fun one. And the last thing I recently did was called Dust. And
right, and we've got that.
The people, yeah.
We've got that up on the screens too. So those that are here, and those that are, I think, in TokenSmart. I think EZ is actually dropping some things in TokenSmart. And so shout out to the TokenSmart crew who's been with us in Discord since early 21. And Kane's been here multiple times doing things since then. But yeah, so it's fakedust.wtf is where to go to check out your latest project, right?
Yeah, I heard something earlier when I was listening, because I'm watching the show, because it's a great show, by the way. You guys I'm very jealous. You're all there to watch this this great show. When they were talking about, we have CDs, we have vinyl. It's like NFTs, and it's like, bro, I get it. I get it. When you're a traveling, touring, working, jobbing musician, we don't get these huge engagements all the time. So a lot of the times we have to carry the products that normal people can. regular people don't just have a crypto wallet. And most people that have a crypto wallet do not have it on their phone. So having those products available is super important. While you are there and you do have the ability to, yeah, my album is great, you get it in your own time. Please support those artists that are there with physical items. Those physical items are, I'm not saying that those items, no one's phone's getting cut off tomorrow, but those items being sold are the lifeblood of pretty much every jobbing musician that I know. Every real musician that I know lives and dies by their merch. I learned how to do merch, not from rap or indie rock guys, because traveling musician is traveling musician. So while you're there, please support the artists that are playing their hearts out for you and giving you this great entertainment. But yes, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at promoting myself. I will often deflect into other things, like the bartenders, other musicians. But yeah, I made an album. That album is good. It's an album on Bitcoin. I'll just say one thing about it and then I promise it up. It's called Dust. And the reason it's called Dust, if you have $1 in Bitcoin and you buy a widget or a plumber, something for 85 cents, just something cheap, right? And there's a 10-cent transaction fee, 85, 10 is 95 cents. You have $1, your wallet will cover this. You can, the transaction goes through, but you have 5 cents left and you can't do anything with it. That 5 cents is, there's a 10-cent transaction fee. So anything you do costs 10 cents before you do it. When you buy something, send it to someone for free, you can't do anything. So it's stuck in your wallet. In the Bitcoin world, that 5 cents is called dust. It's a thing of value, but the cost of extracting that value is greater than you would hope to receive from the thing. And my argument is, in the traditional music world, I'm dust. Not just me, that's not vain, but there's like 10,000 guys just like me. We're talented, things of value, but the cost of extracting our value from the music business is greater than what they could hope to make off of us. The best you can hope for is these international tours, or you get to open up for R.A. the Rugged Man in Germany, or you're doing a show with Onyx in Munich, or Rock Marciano in Amsterdam. That's the best it ever gets. Otherwise, you're touring, jobbing, working 200 days on the road, and that's most of my friends. And they kind of just wait for you to stop making noise so they can pave over your road and paint over your tag. And that's the world I come from. And the argument I make with the album is that the Bitcoin world, they know how to extract dust. So I get to bring a value again. So that's why I made an album called Dust. I always encourage my fellow musicians to make NFTs. I know Tawanda did really good with it. There's other musicians that have tried and have done really well making NFTs. I think that there's a great model there for us focusing on this. And funny is because y'all are sitting there. I'm not, I'm home, right? My baby's in the other room and I can go play with him right now. But y'all are out. It's really for y'all. We reward the you that is sitting in the room, the you who can smell the Jack sauce, the you who had look at the menu, decide what you wanted, figure out how many drinks, lean over to someone next to you. This is a great you is who it's for. We want to support you and that effort to encourage more people to exude that effort for the arts. As just coming out and sitting down in a booth and enjoying a meal and not, yelling at the show, you are patrons of the arts. And that's what NFTs is really getting back to. The artist and the patron having a conversation without a bunch of businesses getting in the way. And that's what we love. So thank you all for coming out tonight.
Yeah. So let's hear it for Kane Mayfield. All the way from, I don't know, the coast of Florida or somewhere over there right now. Thanks again, Kane, for just being a part of our family here, really, over the years. And we'll make sure we send you some Jack sauce since you missed it tonight. And if the guys come on back up, everybody, let's get some music going here again. And while they're coming up, make sure you get that NFT called a RAR. It's free, and you can get it. All you need is an email address, or if you have a crypto wallet, both will work. And you're going to get some cool stuff. So one of the really important parts of our journey here was a group that is now morphed several times and is called Slingshot DAO. And one of the guys NFTs or Bust is his handle, was really important to me in 2018, and that's kind of when I stumbled into all this kind of thing. And so Slingshot DAO, he's part of that. And so all of you are going to get some Sling. If you've got one of those RARs, everyone who's holding the RAR is going to get some Sling before the week's over here. And you can figure out what you want to do with that, but it's something. And we've got, you'll also, here's another interesting thing. So if you have one of those RARs, you're going to get some points. And those points could be something too. And it's all a part of something that is being seen for the very first time here tonight. And it's these kind of cool looking ant creatures called individuals. So now you're sitting here. You will be the first people to get some of these individuals points. And to hear about that story very first before anybody else does. So yeah, if you have one of those RARs, you're going to get all that info about it. But Zach, come on up, buddy. Let's hear it begin for CLEJAN.
Thank y'all, thank y'all. So my name is JAXblast5. That's the CLEJAN. That's how you say it, just for future reference. But it's Romanian.
CLEJAN.
Yeah. I wanted to give props to just like my family, just from Romania. They immigrated here like 30 years ago or something, 40 years ago. But yeah, it's my last name. It's a small town in Romania called CLEJAN. So I just wanted to, that's why it's my artist name, just some info right there. Okay, for anyone who's interested, I also drop NFTs around every 4 to 6 weeks. Shout out NFT gang. I drop NFTs. I have some really cool utilities. We've sold out of every drop we've done in like 4 hours. So if you guys are interested, I'm on Sound platform, Sound XYZ. I'm CLEJAN on there. Also, my username on socials is The Trap Violinist. If anyone wants to tag me on any videos, I'll repost you, and I'd love to see them. The Trap Violinist. Okay, who here knows Zelda? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, sick. All right, this next song is childhood, baby. This next song is an interpolation of a song from Zelda. It's called Song of Storms. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Did y'all hear the Zelda in there? Hell yeah. All right. Did I lose my professional sweat towel? I think I did. All right, I have this old napkin here. I'm gonna use, give me a second. I am not above picking a napkin up off the ground and wiping my face. Okay. Okay, I have a question for y'all. We got a choice for this next song. One is called The Way That I Fiddle. It's about suggestive music theory. And the other one is called I'm in Charge. And it's about just reminding us of our individual power and worth and all the above. Oh, thank you. More napkins. Thank you. All right, what do you guys want to hear? Let's hear it for Way That I Fiddle. Let's hear it for I'm in Charge. Okay. All right. Now we'll do Way That I Fiddle, I think. Let's get it. All right. Yeah, let's go. To the club, to the club, to the club. Newport Beach, let's go. Newport Beach, let's go. OC, let's go. She like the way that I fiddle. I like how she pull on my string. I move my finger a little. That G note make it sing. I beat it up with staccato. Smooth strokes, legato. She like it when nice vibrato. She like it when nice. To the club, to the club, to the club, to the club, to the club. She like the way that I fiddle. I like how she pull on my string. I move my finger a little. That G note make it sing. I beat it up with staccato. Smooth strokes, legato. She like it with nice vibrato. She like it with nice vibrato. Let's go. She like the. She like the. She like the. She like the way that I fiddle. I like how she pull on my string. I move my finger a little. That G note make it sing. I beat it up with staccato. Smooth strokes, legato. She like it with nice vibrato. She like it with nice vibrato. She like the way that I fiddle. I like how she pull on my string. I move my finger a little. That G note make it sing. I beat it up with staccato. Smooth strokes, legato. She like it with nice vibrato. She like it with nice vibrato. Let's go. Hey. Woo! What'd y'all think of that one? Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That might be my crown jewel, just for the lyrics. I don't know. That might be it. But no, the music video's on YouTube. It's fun. We took a classroom, and the popular girls are making fun of the orchestra kids, and then the orchestra kid starts playing that, and everyone just starts getting crazy. Yeah, they start turning up the show. Y'all check that out if you want. All right, we got time for maybe one more, maybe two. Let's see how fast this next one goes. But let's play an instrumental one. I either am thinking Flight of the Fiddle or, oh, what was the other one? Hold on. I have it on my watch this time. All right. Yeah, okay, no, let's do Flight of the Fiddle. Fuck it. Yeah. This one's called Flight of the Fiddle. This is my Flight of the Bumblebee. Thank you guys so much. Oh! Woo. All right, time to bring on the band, maybe? Yeah, let's get it. Let's get the band up here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening and vibing with us. Thank you.
How about another
CLEJAN.
hand for CLEJAN?
Thank you guys so much. Thank you all y'all for coming out and showing love. Appreciate it.
We're gonna bring him back for our closer, but before we do that, we're gonna feature Tawanda again on a really beautiful ballad. The first time I ever heard this ballad was on a really beautiful Wynton Marsalis record that he did with his dad called Standard Time 3, The Resolution of Romance. And that's where I learned this tune, and it quickly became one of my favorite ballads. And I don't get to play it too much, so I was very glad when Tawanda brought it up. This is called Never Let Me Go.
It's just it's a moment to breathe. It's a totally different vibration. So just take a moment to breathe. Never let me go. Love me much too much. If you let me go, life would lose its touch. Where would I be without you? There's no place for me without you. Never let me go. I'd be so lost if you went away. There'd be 1,000 hours in the day. Without you, I know, because of one caress, my world was overturned. At the very start, all my bridges burned by my flaming heart. You wouldn't hurt me, would you? No, you couldn't hurt me, could you? Never let me go. Never let me go. Because of one caress, my world was overturned at the very start. All my bridges burned by my flaming heart.
That's Miles Jensen on the guitar.
Miles.
And Tawanda on the vocals. Mike Garola on the bass. My name's Charles Ruggiero. We're going to do another trio tune before we close it out with a big hoo-ha with everybody up on stage. So we're going to play a trio tune. When I was a young man, I went to Manhattan School of Music a long time ago. And me and my best friend were out out at a bar, just trying to basically meet girls. So we went to this one little place, and we met these two girls, and we started having a really nice time. We had a great time. We were really laughing, and things started to get kind of a little bit like maybe something was going to happen. So the girl said, "Hey, listen, why don't you come back to my house?" And so my friend Jeremy and I were like, "Absolutely." So we followed them back to their place. It was on Riverside Drive, right around 106th Street in Manhattan, which is where we were at. And I was starting to kind of like this girl. She was real sweet, you know. And we were up in her room, and we started kissing, and things were starting to get a little bit, a little interesting, you know. And I look up on the wall. At a certain point, I look up on the wall, and I see she's got this picture of Duke Ellington. It was probably this big. And I thought, geez, she's cute. She likes me, and she likes Duke Ellington. And she's got this big house. I mean, it was like a man. I mean, for Manhattan, it was like a mansion. I mean, it was like a brownstone that had an elevator and the whole thing. And the whole second floor was just the kitchen. It was like that kind of place. And I thought, well, she's rich. She thinks she's cute. She likes Duke Ellington and me. I might have really scored here, you know. So I said, "Hey, you like Duke Ellington?" And she goes, "No, but this used to be his house." So me, being the jazz geek that I was, I immediately got up from her. I was like, I'll be right back. And I ran downstairs to my friend Jeremy. And I said, "Jeremy, you're never going to guess what? We're in Duke Ellington's house." And we started, we're at Duke's place, legitimately. So he started running around touching everything. Like, Cootie Williams sat here and ate pancakes, you know. And so that's my so Duke Ellington made this next song famous. This song is called Caravan. And let's bring Tawanda back up on the stage, and let's bring CLEJAN back up on the stage too. Thanks again from Miles, and from Mike, and myself, and for Kane too, and Tim, and everyone here at Campus Jax. Thank you so much. I'm sure Tim will have something to say after we're done. We'd like to close out our portion of the night with a great tune featuring everybody on the bandstand here, and this is called Sunny.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Oh, sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. The dark days are gone and the bright ones are here. My sunny one shines so sincere, sunny one so true. I love you. Oh, sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Oh, sunny, sunny, thank you for the love you sent my way. You gave to me your all in all, and now I feel 10 feet tall. Oh, sunny one so true. I love you, baby. Let's go up one. Sunny, oh, thank you for the truth you let me see. Sunny, thank you for the facts from A to Z. My life was torn like a windblown sand, and the rock was formed when you held my hand. Sunny one so true, I love you. Sunny, oh, thank you for the smile upon your face. Sunny, thank you for the gleam that shows its grace. You're my spark of a nature spy. You're my one complete desire. Yes, sunny, sunny, sunny one so true. I love you. Whoa. of you.
Thank you to this fantastic band and for playing with CLEJAN. That was so much fun. I'm so glad we got to play together.
Thanks, guys. I mean, what a night. And it's only Wednesday. And you know what? We do this kind of thing almost every night, but Monday. So, CLEJAN, you're going to have to come back. And you know, I think and bring some friends, and I think we can have a real party here when that happens. And you guys as well. I mean, thank you, Charles, Mike, Miles. Man, it's always so good. I mean, I want to thank also those of you in the metaverse who've been hanging out here with us all night long as well. I'd like to mention that we've got Trislet and Dragonate in TokenSmart, keeping that thing on the rails, in Discord, and with Easy and Crypto, kind of helping moderate and make the show flow over there. We've got Tom Fellons in CryptoVoxels, who's got NFT Music Hall. That's I see up on the screen right now. And so those who are hanging out there, thank you for being with us. And then we've got Planet Binks over in Hypify in the ThirdPlanet.Studio, which is a Hypify 3D build. It's another crypto metaverse. Hanging with us tonight as well. So thanks to all of you guys who were with us. And I'm going to thank Jack Jasper, the founder of this place, Campus Jax, who finds innovative and creative ways to keep the lights on. So that's always a good thing. And also, if you're not familiar with, he runs a thing every Wednesday called Feed the Need here, where we have taken food from the restaurant, real food, into the homeless shelters here locally, and now have, since the pandemic, served over 21,000 meals. So that's thanks to Jack for doing that, as well as making it possible for us to kind of keep doing these kinds of things that we do. I'd like to thank Golden on sound tonight, of course, and you know, it's just our great servers that are here on a Wednesday night. Thanks to them as well. And then this meeting here with CLEJAN and myself, thank you to the community of communities and to Meta Builders, and specifically to Mike Smart and also Thy Revolution. That's otherwise we would have never found each other. So that happened in X, or formerly known as Twitter Spaces. So I'm sure there's a lot more things, but anyway, hopefully you got your RARs, made that all happen, and hopefully you learned a little bit about what Ragtag Protocol's doing, and as well as Disruptors, and what we're doing here with MetaJAX at Campus Jax. And let's take the, you know, in the words of Martin Luther King, jazz speaks for life. Let's take some life with us tonight. Thanks for being here.